Um, Hello, Christy. So, first of all, thanks for participating, agreeing to participate for this session and coming here. And in today's session, whatever we are going to talk about will be confidential and it will be remain between us. However, I might have to share few bits, or I have already taken the concern of sharing this video with my supervisor for the evaluation of former CIA. So for that bit, I have to share this recording. You can let me know what are the languages you are prefer so that I will.
I basically speak English and Hindi, so I'm like comfortable in both.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little louder, just.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So may I know how can I write your name?
Yeah, it's CHRISTY.
Full name.
Christy Simon, SIMON,
Hmm?
Unnoni, double O, double N, double O, double N.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable right now with the
Yeah,
setting
yeah.
and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So how has been your day so far?
So it was all going good, but from last some I should speak more like from last some months, it's been a rough patch I'm getting. Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
it's like that.
Okay. You mentioned it's rough for you these
Yeah,
days.
like I've been feeling very low and sad.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is there any specific reason for it?
This specifically, basically, one reason, like I have recently I have lost one of my close friend. Like it was actually my relationship, so I had a breakup. So it was a like all going good and good, and but due to some things and so it didn't work out. So it broke me a lot in a lot of things like mentally and physically involved. So I lost my concentration. So just that thing affected a lot in my life.
Okay. What's the time period you are talking about when this thing happened with you?
So this happened last year
Huh.
in month of October, 16
Okay.
October. Yeah.
Okay. And that is still having an impact on you. That is still
Yeah,
affecting you a
it's
lot.
still affecting in my life.
In what areas it is affecting you right now?
Like if I talk about like in my social life,
Huh.
and like I'm getting very distant from my friends and with my closest ones, which I used to like do hang out and have chill. So and with my family also, like I've been very distant. I know they are very understanding, they love me a lot, but it's just a thing that it's I can't able to share that much, though they understand a lot and they even support, they know all the things, but how should I like being as a child, how should I confront that my what all feelings I'm having right now? So it's very difficult for me for that. And also like I was in a relationship, so it was like I had someone like with whom I can talk about anything. So right now I don't have. So that part is also missing. So like my relationship and with my family, that from everything like the pillars I lost.
Okay, you mentioned that at that time you had, when you were in a relationship with that person, you were able to share all of those stuff, but now because you had a breakup, you are not able to have that connection, and that part is missing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
Okay. Christy, this session might sound to you like an interview because it's like I have to take a case history. So that is why there will be more questions from my side. Okay. May I know what is your age?
20.
20.
Yeah.
What is your father name?
Mr. Raju Noni.
Raju.
Unnoni.
Okay.
Double O, double N, double O, double N, Y.
Okay. So what are you currently studying? Like,
So I'm doing undergraduate course from Christ University itself, and I'm doing BC, Bachelor in
BC.
Computer Applications.
What's the year?
I'm in second year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So are you working right now somewhere?
Like not basically working. So like we just had a startup business with my elder brother. So
Okay.
I'm a co-founder in that company.
Okay.
So it's basically a Exodus Overseas Education, that our company's name. So basically we send students for abroad for their higher education or for their undergraduate studies. So yeah.
Okay. When was the startup you started with your
Yeah,
brother?
so we started it in month of July last year.
Last year.
Yeah, 2023.
Okay. Okay. So you are still working with your
Yeah.
brother and you're still active in that
Yeah,
part. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any specific religion you follow?
Yeah, Christianity.
Christianity. Okay. Where do you reside right now?
Like currently I live here in PG.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
My
from where
hometown,
you?
my hometown is Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh.
Chhattisgarh. Okay. So it's like an urban or a rural?
No, it's urban.
It's
Yeah.
urban. Okay. What's your mother tongue?
Mother tongue is Hindi only.
Hindi only.
Yeah, actually, basically, it's Malayalam, but though in my home, like nobody speaks it. Only my grandfather knows. So we
Okay.
basically use Hindi. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Works. Uh, so now it's about your family. Do you live in a joint or a nuclear family?
Yeah, in a joint family. We have 6 people in our family.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather, my grandmother, my mom, dad, and my elder brother.
Okay.
Also, we have a small pet, Alex. We consider him also a family member.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So you live in a joint family right now. So there are other members also, like apart from your. Sorry.
Like my uncle, auntie.
Yeah.
No, actually they are, but though we don't have a very good relation with them, some because of some past history of my
Right.
mother and father.
Uh-huh.
So like they are not that much close, but they exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Christy. So now we can start. And I want to ask, like, what's bring you here today? What are the issues that you are facing, or what are the concerns?
So basically, a lot of issues I'm facing, and it's just because I'm facing a lack of concentration, and not only in my academic life, but in anything which I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So like even if I wake up in the morning, or I do the like basic needs or basic activities which a person do follows in their life. So I'm getting problem in doing that. So I'm getting being lost somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it affecting my in other lives. So just for example, if I'll say then while coming in the morning for the like for my classes, so I'm missing my attendance because I'm lost in somewhere else and I'm overthinking for that. So I'm not able to even concentrate. Though I'm trying to, but I'm not able to. So I just want like I could be like I want to be like earlier how I was. I want to be normal and do good in my life.
Okay, so from past how many days, weeks, or months you are facing this problem in concentration and all those things you mentioned?
Yeah, it's just after my breakup, like thing, like just I mentioned previously right now. So just after 16th of October, 2023.
Last year, 16th of
Yeah.
October. So from past 1 year, no, sorry,
Yes. 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
So past 4 months you are facing this problem
Yeah.
in your studies and with day-to-day activities like you
Yeah.
mentioned. So it is affecting all those
A
areas.
lot, yeah.
A lot. Okay. So what how it made you feel when that breakup happened, and can you tell me in brief like what happened and all those things?
Yeah, so basically, in first of all, I wasn't able to understand, I wasn't able to believe only. I wasn't able to accept till date. I'm not able to even accept that. So like it affected me a lot. It was very shocking for me because I never expected from that person because the person you spent a decade with someone, so it's very like hard for you. So just I guess so. It's a long distance relationship,
Okay.
and she was a far there, and basically a long distance relationship with affects. So basically that thing happened between us. So yeah, that's the main reason, like lack of communication, and we were not able to even meet. So and because of that, it was affecting our emotions also,
Okay.
and many like other like basic things which are there in each one's relationship, whether it with just like a friend also, like earlier we were friends also, so our friendship, that bonding was also getting like low, and it was decreasing.
So you think all this was happening because you were in a long distance relationship and you both were not able to meet in person, or there were other factors also?
Yeah, a lot of also was there, but it was the root of that, I will say, because of this also. Because if we wouldn't be in a long distance relation, so the all factors we are seeing right now, so it wouldn't have even come like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
long distance was a thing.
Yeah.
And apart from that, you also felt that your friendship with her is also lost because of
Yeah.
that factor.
That understanding, basically, in a friendship, how people understand
Hmm.
friendship. So it was earlier like how I started liking and she started liking and loving me. So basically, that understanding was getting off, and that totally like it, and the feelings also were getting faded.
Okay, so this happened when you came into a relationship with her, and then you felt that because of long distance things, that connection, like she was your friend earlier, before your girlfriend, and
Yeah.
now that.
Like we just started talking,
Uh-huh.
so we were first we became friends, then only like
Okay.
yeah, became a relationship.
Can you start with like time wise, like when did you guys meet? How did you guys met? And in brief,
Yeah.
just.
Okay. So when I was a 10-year-old kid, so I just saw her for the very first time at church. So I was just felt like a very, it was a very beautiful thing, feeling which I got, and then from there I had a crush on her. Then till that after 4 years, I was just used to see her and just smile and used to blush and all of these things. And I never confronted her and never tried to talk to her because I was scared. But on 1st January 2018, I just wished her a happy new year. So it was just a GIF which I sent to her. Yeah, so I just to start talking our conversation, I sent it to 367 people. So just for the sake of silence, like backup. And so so there we started talking, and then we were just talking every day from that day. And then on 25th of January, I proposed her, and on 26th January, she
This
replied
is
me.
in 2018.
Yeah,
Okay, so it was around like
five,
4, 5
6
years.
years
6 years
like currently
back.
six
Okay,
years.
so that 2018 you started talking with
Yeah.
her. Okay, after that.
After that, it was all going good and good, and we had ups and downs, a lot of ups and downs, arguments and all, but also we had love and all. So there was also a period of 1 year like where we wasn't able to talk even.
Okay.
So it was like some family thing, if you want to say, like her dad didn't wanted me to be around her.
Okay.
So that thing was there, and but so later, slowly, we again started talking, and it was all going good and good. But since like my college started and all, so I just came here, and there the distance, all the things happening. Like I used to spend here with my time with my friends and colleagues, and sometimes I do have to do my assignments, CIAs, and other things, basic things. So I was, then so where earlier I used to give her the time, so she wasn't able to give me time, and neither because she was in a drop year.
Acha, okay.
So she was preparing for a NEET exam. So we were having clashes of timing. So we didn't had a proper communication. We wasn't able to communicate. We wanted to communicate. We tried to communicate and sort out the things, but it turned out to be in an argument.
Okay. You mentioned that there was a year when when her father didn't like that you are around her.
Yeah.
What was the year?
It was
when this-
2019, from 20 January
Okay.
2019 to 20 January.
Okay. So were there any problems in communication between you two because of that?
Yeah, actually, just because her dad actually saw us like we in a cafe,
Okay.
and so after that, her phone was taken away from her,
Okay.
and because of that, we didn't have a proper connection. I mean, we were not even in the same school, and we were like not having that. We could even meet in a person and like just sort of the things or just communicate. So that was the thing which made us like we wasn't able to talk for a straight minute.
So she was from Chhattisgarh.
Yeah, from my hometown only. Yeah,
Okay.
we're at same church.
Yeah,
And
you mentioned that. Okay. So any This whole event that you shared, if you have to describe this, then how did it impact you entirely, like physically also and emotionally, mentally, and in what all areas this thing affected you?
So it affected me in all the senses, like you just mentioned.
Huh.
So mentally, physically, and all. Mentally, I was very breakdown. I was literally very breakdown. I wasn't able to process anything,
Hmm.
what all happened and how this whole thing happened. I've been cheated basically. So I
Okay.
wasn't able to believe ever that.
Okay.
Till now also I'm not able to believe that. It was a very heartbreaking thing for me. And then physically I will say then I lost a lot of kgs, like around 6 to 7 kgs I had lost because I wasn't even in that conscious mode or to process anything that I have to do all those basic things in my life. I have to eat and drink water and all of those things. So I spent like straight 4 days like I was not eating anything. I used to keep that fast kind of prayer that just I used to ask God like just the things will get fixed up between us so that uh, I will like start dating and I will just resume that. But
Mhm.
it didn't happen. So
Mhm.
and in a lot of things I lost my focus, my concentration, and just like I talked about my started business, that startup. So I wasn't even able to focus in that and wasn't able to give time. So I would say that I had a financial breakdown also because of that,
Mhm.
because I wasn't able to give time and wasn't able to work properly even in my academic life. So during it was my end semester exams were going on, and because I used to get a lot of overthinking and I used to get panic attacks. So just on my day of my maths exam, so I got fainted
Okay.
and I wasn't able to appear for my exam.
Hmm.
So
When was this happened to you?
this on 24th of November 2023.
Okay,
It was
okay.
my third semester exam was being
Okay.
given.
And you mentioned that you had weight loss of
Yeah,
five,
6 to
seven,
5
six
kg.
to
6 to
five
7.
kgs. So that was after breakup, post
Yeah,
breakup, those
yeah.
4 months,
Yeah, in the initial days.
initial
Yeah.
days. So at that moment only you find out that you are losing weight.
Not I realized because I wasn't able to process anything. Like people made me realize the people who cared about me who was there for me that time, my friends and like even my family was also there. They knew about all the situations. So they told me about this thing and you're losing weight, we can't see. And also like how I realized is when my clothes were getting very loose, which I used to wear normally daily and for colleges, and my even my shoes. So I saw them. Then one day I just saw myself in a mirror. I was just shirtless and I just saw that what is happening with me. And it was like I wasn't able to do anything also because I was not in that condition that where to focus. Like I was totally clueless and hopeless that time. What to do with my life.
Okay. You also mentioned, like in the starting, you told me that it was because of lack of communication and long distance thing, because of which breakup happened. But then you also mentioned that you were cheated on.
Yeah.
So it was like because of the latter one or the former one.
Can you use pardon again?
So you mentioned that in the starting that it was due to long distance that your relationship didn't work out. But in the second part you shared that you were also cheated on by her. So which was the reason of for your breakup?
I was basically I should say that I was in delusion that it was happening something like we were getting distant because of the long distance relationship. But the thing was, she got attracted with someone else and she fell in love with that guy.
Okay.
So from there, like, yeah, she cheated on me.
Okay,
So
so the
it
reason.
was just, I will say, excuse or reason that she was giving to me, and
Okay.
which even I know the reality and what's the truth, but still I'm not able to accept it. Like I still feel that hope. Like no, it's not the thing. Maybe still there's something hope called, and it will fix. Like something miracle will happen. So that is all affecting like right now me. So it's yeah.
So the reason she gave you was she tried to show this all that this is happening because of long distance factor, but in real you know that it was because she had
She
feelings for.
wasn't no, she wasn't saying me anything. She was just putting all the blames on me. Actually, she was playing a victim card game, just like telling me only that I am playing victim card, but actually she was playing, and like all that circle thing, and so all the thing that it was all a complete a mess up. So I wasn't able to process that because I guess because now how I think so it was all pre-planned.
Okay.
So, and because I had a talk with one of her friend, and she told me something that she was been thinking doing this from a very long time ago only, and I got to know that she was doing also like talking to some other guys when I wasn't there in like absence after a NEET exam. So there was a time period of 2 months. So she was talking to other guys also. So when I got to know about it later, also I felt very bad. I felt very it was very heartful way for me. I wasn't able to wake up because I was there for her every time because I was all doing everything just for her. I never did anything for myself. I just wanted to earn and be a successful person just for her so that we could live happily together.
Okay. Okay. Christy, I want to know now you as an individual and about your family, a little bit about your family. So, can you tell me that with whom you are close to in your family?
I'm close with my mom and my brother. Mostly, I can't like compare, but I'm close with both my mom and dad. But
Okay.
mostly with my mom.
Okay.
Like this, all everyone is open with me, but yeah, mom.
Okay. Does your family also knows about this thing?
Yeah, my mom, dad, my elder brother.
Okay. They all the three of them knows about
Yeah, they
her.
know everything in detail because I
Okay.
share every small thing.
So it's like you have people with whom you can share at
Yeah.
your home, and they how are
I
they?
won't say that I have people, but I will say I have more than people, like because my family is supporting for that. Because if I see someone else there out, so they don't have like family support, but I do have, so I'm very grateful for that.
That's great. Are there any medical treatments that you're having right now?
Yeah, like after my breakup, and as I mentioned, like I missed my exams, I wasn't doing focusing, so I went to a psychologist
Okay.
for uh, my therapy session, and also it's been also going on.
Okay. So when did you start taking these therapy sessions?
I guess on 6th of December. This
2023,
2023,
6th
yeah.
of December.
Yeah.
Okay. And is there any psychiatric history of yours?
Not psychiatric, like psychologist only.
Uh-huh.
Earlier, like in class 11.
Mhm.
So I had that one time because I got bullied with my friends only bullied me and some traumas.
So did you visit any counselor
Yeah,
or
yeah.
so it was 11
In
when
class
you were
11,
11.
yeah, during COVID times.
Okay. So it was like in your school counselor or you went
No, I
separately?
want to a psychologist or proper counselor.
Proper counseling. So
Yeah.
you have taken counseling before
Yeah,
and now you are taking.
also taking.
Okay. 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 So may I know is there any psychiatric history in your family also?
No,
Nothing.
no.
Okay. May I know occupation of your family members?
Yeah.
So what does your father do?
So my father is a real estate businessman, builder,
Okay.
and my mom is a comedy teacher.
Okay.
And my brother, he was doing a job earlier in an MNC, and right now he started a business with me only, like as I mentioned.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we are working on that.
Okay. Any medical treatments in your family, like any medical issues or concerns in your family?
No, not really, but like basic things.
Mhm.
But in 2019,
Mhm.
my brother got he got jaundice. Then because of some medicines and all, he was having that kidney failure kind of thing because his nephrons got damaged because of the high dose of medicine he took in empty stomach.
Mhm.
So he was gone in the diagnosis for dialysis and all these things. So
Okay.
it was a very rare case for doctors
Mhm.
because his creatinine level was went too high, like around 13% something,
Okay.
and around 6% only the people have to get their kidney transplant, but it was a total a different a miracle case for like doctors. So it was a very tough and rough, like very bad situation for our family,
Mhm.
which we'll see.
So how is he condition right now?
So yeah, he's totally fine right now after this.
Okay.
He able to do like every like basic and normal activity in sports also. Everything is all good.
Okay, great. And what about your mother and father?
Nothing. They are all good. They didn't have any like any medical history like that. My mom just have blood that sorry that diabetes thing. Not now, but earlier
Diabetes.
yeah,
Okay.
diabetes not diabetes but in a borderline she was.
Okay, borderline, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which-
When was this when she was diagnosed with this thing?
My mother.
Ah, yeah,
Uh, last year. I would say
last year.
last year.
Okay, so is she taking any medicines
No,
for
not right
it?
now. It was just an
Nothing.
abundance.
It
So
was
she
just on
just controlled
borderline.
enough food, I think.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. To see, next questions are going to be a little bit personal about your home environment.
Okay.
Okay, so may I know that whenever any conflicts happen in your family, then who is the one who dissolve those conflicts?
My brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
your
my
brother.
brother.
Okay, how do we do all these things? Like, how do we try to dissolve those conflicts? What
I
we
don't
try
know,
to do?
this see, na, someone has that quality, something,
Huh.
quality. So my brother just do have that quality, like in a convincing power and to make people realize or to make them understand.
Hmm.
So he just make that situation to solve everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who take most of the initiatives in your home for things?
Like in for
Initiatives in the sense like you mentioned that your brother tries to resolve conflicts and all those things. Apart from that,
Start.
has the most yeah, who starts? We can say that.
My grandmother.
Your
My
grandmother.
grandmother.
Okay.